What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing a couple of fixes on the house. This is the only video I'm going to post this week because I went back to work. So I haven't had a lot of time. My schedule's been kind of messed up. I didn't expect to go back to work so soon. You know, it is what it is. So I started another job and just haven't had time to post any videos. So moving forward, I think the video schedule we're going to try to get is Tuesday and Friday. That just kind of works out with my schedule a little bit better. So do 2 a week, hopefully. But today, we're gonna fix something that I think a lot of people have problems with and introduce a new product that I have not tried before, and hopefully it'll work out pretty well. Everybody's got these hose bibs on the side of the house and they all seem to leak after a while. They freeze in the wintertime, they get hot in the summertime. So we're gonna take this leaky hose bib that you see right here and we're gonna change it into this. And this is a new thing. The block and stuff that's on the house is temporary. We're going to redo the siding later, but for now, I just want to get these installed so we stop that leaky faucet. And this is the new guy right here. It sticks way deep into the house, and the valve is actually way back here. There's a little rod inside there. I don't know if you can see that. When you connect that hose connector onto the house, it activates the valve in the back and turns the water on. So when you take the hose connector off, valve is turned off way back inside the house. Back here, you can get these in different lengths if you want to fit it depending on what your wall size is. This goes into a crawl space, so it doesn't matter how long it is. I'm just trying to get it out of the elements as much as possible and back into where it's going to be insulated. So with this outside of the weather, I don't have to worry about this freezing over. I don't have to cover this in the wintertime. I don't have to worry about it baking in the summertime. This is completely away from all of the elements, and this should fix that so I never have to replace that hose bib again. So let's get into it. We gotta build a manifold for these hose bibs, get this all set up, make it look pretty. Anyway, let's get to building. Disclaimer. Do not work on any of the mechanical systems in your own home. Electrical, heating, gas, water, whatever it be, if you have never done that before or been trained to do so. In doing that, you can cause yourself physical harm, property damage, sickness, even death, depending on what you're doing. I would always advise you consult a proper technician whenever doing anything that relates to the functioning systems in your own home. That being said, you probably won't listen, but have the number for a qualified professional ready just in case you get yourself in a situation where you need assistance or know somebody who has the proper licenses to do so. Be advised, you're going on your own when you do things like this, and there's a lot of misinformation out there. People that post videos on YouTube are not always trained professionals. I'm a steam fitter. I went to school for 5 years to do piping. I'm not a licensed plumber, but I know enough about plumbing, and if I had any questions, I do consult professional plumbers and respect their advice because they've been trained in these situations. I always recommend people just hire a professional plumber instead of trying to do things on their own. Enjoy the rest of the video. manifold thing set up here. This is just for the water that's going outside of the house. So this goes to nowhere else in the house. So that's why it's all made of PEX, because it's gonna go in this crawl space here and no one's ever gonna see it. So everything's nice and secured up here. Put our valves in. So let's crawl into the space here. Oh yeah, welcome to my nightmare. Right now, I got the water shut off to the house. I'm letting everything drain out. I got my tools and stuff ready to go for what I'm gonna be doing down there. And I'm gonna cut a couple of pieces of this 3/4 to get my 90 and everything ready to go. So once I cut into the main, I can just thread everything on and be good. I wanna spend as little time down there with all the spiders and rat poop and everything else that I possibly can. All right, here we go. Get your buckets ready. Well, unfortunately, I hate to do this to you, but you don't really get to see the tie-in because part of my work. I apologize, but I'll catch up with you in a second. We got tapped into the main with the PEX. Eventually I'm gonna have to come back, dig a trench, and run PEX all the way out to the meter. But for now, this is good enough. We're tied in down here. Let's see if you can see that. So there's a tie-in spot right down there. I have to add a little bit more support to that branch line that's hanging out. But you got water to the manifold. And we'll go out and take a look at our new outlet. All right, this install's all done. This 2x4 here is just temporary to give this something to screw into. I know it's all split, looks like shit, but the siding's gonna get replaced this summer. And I just wanted to fix this guy because it was leaking, and I had a leak underneath the bathroom on this side of the house anyway that I was gonna fix. So might as well fix everything all at once. But I'm pretty happy with it. The quality of it, the product, seems like it's pretty sturdy. I'm gonna leave this guy on all summer. It seals with these little, oh, I just sprayed myself. Seals with these rubber O-rings that are on here. There's a vacuum breaker on this version of the handle. Comes in the box with a different kind of handle, just kind of goes straight out, but I like this style a little bit better. Plus this has a little valve on it so you can turn it on and off without connecting and disconnecting it. So Feels really good tightening in there. It's plastic. We'll see how it holds up. We'll check back in at the end of the summer and see how well it's doing. But overall, I like it. When the siding's all done, I think this is going to look really, really clean and nice. So far, looks like quality product. I like the fact that the valve is 8 inches inside the wall. I won't have to worry about this freezing. I won't have to put those foam herpes on the side of the house in the winter time. Should be good. Thanks for sticking around. Like and subscribe. There's more stuff on the way. That's it for this one. See you in the next one. This was a leak that was pulled out of the house. There are 4 couplings in this 16 inches of copper, and the soldering joints look terrible.